Welcome everybody, and thank you for joining today's meeting. I'm very excited to have you all on the call and tell you about our new integration with MoreCommerce and the opportunity it presents you as an e-commerce SMB. My name is Natasha Burns. I am on the product team here at Auctiva, and today we're going to specifically talk about everything MoreCommerce. So we're going to talk about what is MoreCommerce, what the opportunity is that MoreCommerce presents you. We'll dive into the details, what it costs to sell on MoreCommerce. We'll talk about the policies and the payout schedules. Additionally, we'll go over the exclusive details on why our integration with MoreCommerce is valuable. And then we'll dive into how to get started with the MoreCommerce Marketplace Sales Network. So we'll talk about how to register and create your MoreCommerce account, how to list your items, how to manage inventory, and how to process your sales on MoreCommerce through Auctiva. Now, last but not least, we will talk about the automation tools Auctiva provides that allow you to streamline your inventory and listing management processes. And of course, at the end of the webinar, there will be time for some open Q&A. So please, at any time throughout the webinar, feel free to type in your questions into the questions portion of the GoToWebinar interface, and I'll be happy to talk about that at the end. All right, so the opportunity of MoreCommerce. MoreCommerce is a managed multi-channel marketplace solution that allows you to expand your sales to up to 12 plus major marketplaces, but it feels like you're only selling on one channel, which would be MoreCommerce. The channels MoreCommerce is integrated with would be Facebook, Walmart, Google Shopping, Overstock, Groupon Goods, House, Wish, OfferUp, Sears, Newegg, and more channels are being added all the time. Additionally, exclusively through MoreCommerce, you gain access to their owned and operated marketplaces, which include OpenSky, Dot&Bo, 11 Main, and Gemafina. So a ton of different opportunities with a ton of different marketplaces that support a wide variety of products. MoreCommerce provides you with more channels and more sales without all of the added effort of actually registering and managing 12 plus different channels. Because MoreCommerce is a managed marketplace solution, they handle the marketplace operations. They are the ones that create the listings on those channels. They handle the relationship management with those channels. They handle the first level of intellectual property complaints, SLA complaints, taxes, and promotional opportunities. They handle the listing management across their entire network of partnered marketplaces. You simply list on MoreCommerce, and then MoreCommerce will funnel all sales generated from their network of partnered marketplaces back into your Auctiva account so you fulfill. So what are the details? What are the fees and policies of MoreCommerce? This sounds really great, but what is it going to cost me? Exclusively through Auctiva's professional and enterprise plans, you can sell on MoreCommerce without paying for a separate MoreCommerce subscription fee. So this is totally unique to Auctiva's integration, and this is because we are a MoreCommerce solution. So because we're all one company, we've waived the MoreCommerce subscription fee because you're already paying for the Auctiva subscription fee. So this is completely exclusive through Auctiva's integration, and you're essentially getting 2 e-commerce services for the price of 1. And again, that's available through Auctiva's professional and enterprise plans. If MoreCommerce can get you the sale, there is a flat 15% commission fee applied and a standard 3% payment processing fee. So essentially, you can consider, any sale that occurs on MoreCommerce will have a flat 18% commission deducted out of that sale. But there's no MoreCommerce subscription, there's no listing fee. There's only a flat 15% commission fee and a flat 3% payment processing fee, and that's only when MoreCommerce gets you the sale. So if you subscribe to Auctiva's professional and enterprise plan, you can list onto MoreCommerce and start generating sales there essentially risk-free, because if MoreCommerce doesn't get you the sale, there's nothing that you need to pay for. So again, through Auctiva's professional and enterprise plans, not only can you sell and list your products on eBay and Amazon, but you also gain access to our exclusive integration with MoreCommerce. Now the policies. One of the benefits of selling on MoreCommerce is that you get exposure to 12 plus different channels, but you don't have to manage 12 plus different channels. You don't have to learn 12 different marketplace seller policies. You don't have to learn what their return policies are or shipping policies are. You simply learn MoreCommerce's simplified policy structure and make sure that you're up to par with those. And these policies are really just industry standard policies. When we go through the join flow, which I'll demonstrate in just a few minutes, you'll have the ability to review the full set of policies. But really just the important ones that I wanted to call out are mentioned here. In order to sell on MoreCommerce, you have to agree to a 2 or less day handling time. So essentially when you get a MoreCommerce order, just make sure that you get it to the carrier, and this carrier scans it within 2 days of the order placement date. And again, that's pretty standard with being a top rated seller on eBay as well as Amazon policies. So hopefully that's not a policy that's abnormal to you. The next one I wanted to mention is that there's a standard 14-day return period that you would need to accept if you got a sale on MoreCommerce and that buyer did request a return. And again, this is because MoreCommerce is simplifying the policies across all of their partnered marketplaces to create one simplified set of policies for you to follow. And then last but not least, as mentioned before, MoreCommerce is the merchant of record for all external marketplaces. Payouts are deposited twice per month from MoreCommerce, generally on the 15th and the last day of each month. Now, if the 15th or the last day of the month falls on a weekend or an observed holiday, you would get that payout the following business day. And all fees are deducted from payouts automatically before they're deposited. So when you sign up for MoreCommerce through Auctiva, because the MoreCommerce subscription fee is waived and because any fees are deducted from payouts, you don't even have to put a credit card on file when you sign up for MoreCommerce through Auctiva's integration. Because any fees would just be deducted from the sale. And if there is no sales, then there's no fees. So it's really that simple. But if there are any further questions on policies or payouts, please let me know in the questions section of the GoToWebinar interface, and I'll be happy to talk more about that. All right, so to wrap up about Auctiva's exclusive integration with MoreCommerce, and before we get to the demonstrations, I just wanted to summarize again that with Auctiva's integration with MoreCommerce, you essentially get 2 e-commerce services for the price of 1. And again, that's when you subscribe to Auctiva's professional or enterprise plans. You can join MoreCommerce without paying for a separate MoreCommerce subscription. Getting started is very easy. You don't even have to leave your Auctiva account. Basically, when you subscribe to the professional or enterprise plan and you go to the My Selling Channels page within your Auctiva account, you'll see a button that says Join MoreCommerce. And then from there are 5 easy steps you need to complete in order to create your MoreCommerce account and get your products listed. And then on to the next point, 1 click to post your eligible items. And then you let the sales roll in. Once you create your MoreCommerce account, post your listings, our MoreCommerce sales team will review your store and products, and then they'll go ahead and activate your store and products for sale on all of the appropriate marketplaces that your products are eligible for. This review period generally takes anywhere from 2 to 3 days. So again, once you create your MoreCommerce account and list your products, you can start to see sales roll into your Auctiva account probably 4 or 5 days later after creation. All right, so let's jump into the demo. Now, to create your MoreCommerce account and list your products, just hover over your username and click on My Selling Channels. This is where you can link all of your other selling channels, including MoreCommerce. So on the MoreCommerce tab, you simply just agree to the terms of service for MoreCommerce and click the Join button. First, you provide your information, click Next, and then you will fill out your business information, and then click Next. This is where you would insert your MoreCommerce payout information. So you can skip this section if you wanted, but obviously once you make a sale, you will need to input this information in order to get paid out. And it's just your routing number and bank number. For this demonstration, I'm just going to skip it. All right, and then this is where you input your tax information. So your business type, your tax filing location, your EIN. If you don't have an EIN, you can provide your SSN as well. You can add your state tax rate right here. And then you can also submit your completed tax form, which is a W-9, right here to our MoreCommerce team. And then this is where you get to activate your eligible listings on MoreCommerce. So here's a little bit about MoreCommerce listing details. It's a little bit wordy, but all we're doing here is just trying to explain, how your MoreCommerce listings will be created, because that's pretty important for you to know. So it just kind of tells you that your product details will be created based off of the product data available in your product catalog. For pricing, your eBay list price will be used to initially set your MoreCommerce list price, but you can always adjust pricing later as needed from your product catalog. For inventory, products using auto-synced quantity will be posted to MoreCommerce with the quantity currently available. Products using allocated quantity that are available on eBay will be posted to MoreCommerce and switched to auto-sync quantity automatically. So this is great. This means I'm only selling on eBay at, right now. I have 6 listings currently available. Each of those listings has a different amount of quantity available. And so if I click this list button, my products will automatically be switched to auto-synced quantity with the quantity currently available on eBay. So I have like a candle product and it has 6 quantity currently available. And it's currently using allocated quantity. But when I click this button, it will be switched to synced quantity. 6 quantity will be pushed to MoreCommerce and 6 will remain available in my eBay listing. But because I'm using Auctiva's auto-synced quantity feature, whenever I get a sale on eBay or MoreCommerce, my quantity will be synchronized across channels. So this allows me to expand my sales to MoreCommerce without worrying about overselling, because Auctiva will keep the quantity in sync across channels whenever a sale or edit occurs. Shipping, as we've already discussed, MoreCommerce does have a default handling time of 2 days. Last but not least, returns. Again, as mentioned before, MoreCommerce does require that returns are accepted within 14 calendar days from the shipment delivery date. All right, and it looks like 6 out of my 6 active listings are approved and ready to post. And again, if you wanted to manually select which items you wanted to sell on MoreCommerce, you can bypass this and just click the no thanks, I'll manually post my listings. But in this case, I want to go ahead and click submit here. All right, so we can see that my products will be activated on MoreCommerce soon. This process can take anywhere from 20 minutes to 2 hours to complete. And the reason why the time span is so wide, 20 minutes and 2 hours, that's a big difference. That it really just depends on how many products you currently have. So because I only have 6 listings, that they should probably be posted to MoreCommerce right away. Let me just refresh the page. Yep. And I can see that they're listed. They have MoreCommerce product IDs. Let's go check out my notifications. Okay, and we can see the initial import product started and it completed. A success, 3 warnings. And again, warnings are not critical. It's just additional information returned from the post. But if anything critical were returned, you would see an error, not a warning. So everything looks like it's fine. Go back to my products. And that's it. So that is the quick rundown, everybody. I'm going to take a moment and check for questions now. Okay, I do see we have one question. You said MoreCommerce gives payouts twice a month. Where do I get that? So your payout will be deposited directly into the bank account that you provided in that 5-step join flow. And in the case you did bypass that step when you register for MoreCommerce, you can go ahead and provide it after the fact. So if you did skip the payout deposit method information, but now you've received a sale, and so now you want to put in your bank account, you can go ahead and go to the My Selling Channels page, click on the MoreCommerce tab, and then you can edit your details and provide that information. So again, you should automatically get your deposits on the 15th and the last day of each month. But again, if that 15th or the last day of the month falls on a holiday or a weekend, you would then receive it the following business day. In the case you want an itemized breakdown of your payout details, you can go ahead and contact the MoreCommerce customer support team, and they'll be happy to provide you with that documentation. You can just, for that, you can go to MoreCommerce, or actually I think you can go to My Selling Channels, go to MoreCommerce, yes. If you have general questions about MoreCommerce or payouts, or if you'd like an itemized breakdown of your payout, you can go to the MoreCommerce support team right here, and then just let them know that you want your payout, and they'll go ahead, give them your information, your Auctiva username, and then they'll go ahead and give you that information. All right, are there any other questions? Yes. So someone is asking about conditions, and in marketplaces. They sell a lot of used products, and they're not sure how is that going to work with Walmart. That's a great question. So part of the secret sauce of our sales team is that they do all of that work for you. You don't have to figure out if your product is a good fit for that marketplace. You don't have to try and go through all that complicated like seller requirements. You essentially just post your products to MoreCommerce, and they will list your products on all appropriate marketplaces. So if you're selling, if you don't have UPCs for your products, you might not get exposure on Walmart, but you'll probably do great on OfferUp. And so it's really just up to our sales team. They do a deep dive into all of your listings. They figure out of all of their network of partnered marketplaces where you're going to sell best, and then that's where they focus. That's where they list your products, and that's where they try to get you sales from. So just because you're selling on MoreCommerce, it doesn't guarantee your product is going to be published on Walmart, but it means that our sales team will try to get you sales from any and all marketplaces that your product is a good fit for. So it really just takes like a lot of the hassle of figuring that out on yourself, creating the listings in the right way to follow that policy. You just pass your listings to MoreCommerce. They will get you sales from any and all of the 12 plus marketplaces they can. And then you just simply wait to get that email notification from Auctiva that says, hey, you've got a MoreCommerce sale. And then you'll go ahead and process all of your MoreCommerce orders directly from the Auctiva sales page. So I don't have any sales. Again, this was my demo account, but again, all MoreCommerce sales will be shown on your Auctiva sales page here. And you'll have the ability to either upload a tracking number from a different source if you purchase shipping labels from a different source. Otherwise, you can use Auctiva's Get Shipping Label feature, which would be available in this actions column. And then that way you could purchase and print USPS shipping labels directly from Auctiva and fulfill all of your orders and MoreCommerce orders directly from the sales page. All right. Well, I don't see that we have any other questions. So I just wanted to say thank you all for your interest in MoreCommerce. I'm excited to see you guys register and see what kind of impact and sales you can get from MoreCommerce and from our network of partnered marketplaces. So if you have any further questions, please do not hesitate to contact our teams. If you have questions about MoreCommerce in general or payouts or policies, please contact the MoreCommerce customer support team by going to morecommerce.com and then clicking on the Contact Us link down at the bottom. But if you have questions about signing up for MoreCommerce or gaining exclusive access to MoreCommerce with Auctiva's professional enterprise plan, or if you just have questions about listing on MoreCommerce, contact the Auctiva customer support team by hovering over the Help tab and then clicking on the File a Support Case button. All right, thanks again for everybody joining. I hope you have great success on MoreCommerce, and please do not hesitate to contact any of our support teams if you have any questions about this. All right, everyone, have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.